So you got to be careful.
Be careful.
Be careful how you treat your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, be careful how you treat your neighbor. Now watch this. When you say that to them, make sure you smile.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful how you treat your neighbors.
Be careful how you treat your neighbor.
He said, go to your neighbors.
Yes.
And ask for vessels.
Yes.
Don't borrow a few.
That's right.
Borrow all you can. Borrow as many as you can. And the Bible says she went and she borrowed the vessels.
Yes.
And then the Bible says this. The man of God said, now when you get all your pots, close the door.
All right. All right.
Shut the door. Watch on you and your sons.
Yes. Yes.
Don't let them go out.
All right.
I want them in the house.
All right.
So borrow your vessels. Don't borrow a few.
Yes.
When you get all your vessels, come in the house and close the door.
Jesus. Jesus. Thank you.
And the Bible says she started pouring.
Jesus.
And she poured.
Yes. Thank you.
And every empty jar that was in her house, she filled it.
Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
So much that she filled every vessel in her house. So much so that when she told her son, give me another vessel, the Bible says he told her, Mom, we ain't got no more.
All right. All right.
Now that's not what grabbed me.
Jesus.
What grabbed me, Sister Francis, was you and your sons come in the house
Yes.
and close the door.
Yes.
Because what I'm getting ready to do is a miracle.
All right. All right.
But here's the other part of the miracle. I just don't want you involved.
All right.
I want your sons.
Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
Get your family
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
involved
Yes. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
in the miracle.
Thank you, Lord.
I don't want them standing around outside while you're pouring. What I want you to do is get your children and get them inside the house. And then I want you to shut them in with me. I know they in here with their mama, but I want you to really shut them in here with me, because I'm getting ready to blow your mind, and I want your children to see me blow your mind. I'm getting ready to turn your life around, but I want your children to see me turn your life around. I'm getting ready to do the miraculous, and I want your children to see me blow your mind.
Hallelujah.
They get ready to see some things. I'm getting ready to give them a testimony. Not just you, but your children. I'm getting ready to do something you've never seen. And I only don't want you to see it. I want your children to see it. I want your children to see my power, to see my grace, to see my mercy, to see my love. I want your children to be partakers of the miracle that I'm about to do.
Hallelujah.
Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
I got a responsibility as a parent and as a child of God to make sure that Benjamin and Candace and Jonathan know the God that I serve. I got a responsibility to not just tell them that daddy got a job and mama got a job. I got a responsibility to let them know that the God I serve, that he's able. I got a responsibility to show my children that it's not all about them and it's not all about me, that we serve a God who is able, who is powerful, who is mighty. I got a responsibility to make sure that my children got a testimony of their own.
Hallelujah.
And that ain't gonna happen until I shut them in. I need you in the house. I need you in the house. Dad, what we doing? We get ready to talk to God. I need you in the house. I don't care what date you got. I don't care where you go. I need you in the house. Because when you're in the house, God can show you something. When you're in the house, God can turn it around. When you're in the house, God can lift you up. When you're in the house, God can turn you around. But you gotta be in the
How?
Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Gotta be there.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Y'all sit down.
Hallelujah.
I'm just about to.
Hallelujah.
Listen.
Hallelujah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Jesus.
Listen.
Hallelujah. Thank you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Our family went through something
Thank you, Lord.
last year.
Oh my
Thank you,
God.
Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
And most of y'all don't even know.
Yes.
That's just me.
Amen.
That's how this is.
Thank you, Jesus.
Most of y'all don't even know.
Amen.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
But one day,
Lord. Hallelujah.
and Sister Harley was in the car with Candace.
Thank you, Jesus.
And Candace said,
Thank you, Lord.
you know, Ma,
Thank you, Jesus.
God must have had it in the plan
That's right.
for us to have this car.
That's right.
Oh, Lord.
That's right.
She said, because Dad, and she said, Ma, I don't know what we would have done
That's right. That's right.
if we didn't have this car.
That's right.
She said, I don't know how we would have been able to do what we did if we didn't have the car.
That's right.
And when Sister Harley told that to me, I said, you know, that's just another opportunity for God to prove himself to her. And for God to prove himself to my oldest. And for God to prove himself to my middle. That whatever we're going through, the God we serve, that he can do anything but fail. That the God we serve, he can do anything he wants to do. That the God we serve can pick you up and make a bad situation good. That the God we serve can turn things around for you. But they got to have their testimony.
Yes.
That's right.
That's right.
Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
So watch what happens.
Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
When the miracle was done,
Thank you, Lord.
she opened the door
Thank you, Jesus.
and she left there
Thank you, Lord.
with a testimony.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
Because the Bible says she went to her pastor
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
and told him what God had done.
Amen.
But not only did she leave
Thank you, Jesus.
with a testimony,
Thank you, Lord.
her boys left.
Amen. That's great.
Can you imagine when they went to school
Thank you, Jesus.
and the boys said, we was home and my mama didn't have nothing and we watched her pour something out of nothing.
Yes. Hallelujah.
And every time a vessel came, there was more. And when people in school said they crazy, they said, we saw it. We saw God do it. We watched him do it. And that's what we want for our children, for them to go to school with a testimony of their own, that when they're teaching them about homosexuality and transgender, they can say in and of themselves, this is not the will of God for our lives.
Amen.
That's right.
Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
They left
Thank you, Jesus.
with a testimony
Amen.
of seeing
Thank you, Lord.
what God did.
Yes, God.
How many of our children have their own testimony about what God did?
I don't know. We wouldn't know. Don't tell me.
Watch. Not your testimony, their own.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Their own
What
testimony.
you do? What you gonna do?
Not your testimony. Not Nana's testimony. Not Granddaddy's testimony. Their own testimony
That's right.
of what God did.
What am I saying? You know?
That's right.
Hey,
Amen. Amen.
you gotta
Thank you,
say it.
Jesus.
You gotta talk.
They left with a testimony.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
And then watch what the prophet said.
Thank you.
He said,
Story.
go pay your bill.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
Go pay your bill.
Thank you, Lord.
Because you in debt.
That's
Go
right.
pay your bill.
That's right.
Don't go get your hair done.
Uh-huh.
Don't go get your nails done.
All right. Uh-huh.
Pay your bill.
Amen.
Don't go out to the mall.
Yes.
Pay your bill.
That's right.
You know, you go
Uh-huh.
to some churches and they tell you, bring them their bill. Bring me your bill money. No. I'm bringing you my bill money. God gave me my bill money and you ain't getting it.
That's right.
He said, go pay your bill. Watch this. And then he said this, and live off the rest.
Right.
Thank you, Lord.
Which means,
Thank you, Lord.
with all that she gonna sell, she still had enough left over.
Amen. Glory.
Let
Hallelujah.
me say that again.
Hallelujah.
She was gonna pay her bill,
That's right.
and then she would live off the rest. Which means she had enough money to live the rest of her life.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Touch your neighbor and say more than enough.
More than
I
enough.
thought y'all would get excited about that. But the God you serve gives you more than enough. And watch this. The more than enough ain't for you. Okay. The more than enough ain't for you. The more than enough is for you to bless somebody. And the reason why many of us don't have more than enough is because God knows if he give you more than enough, you going to spend it all. He don't give you more than enough because he can't trust you with more than enough. But when God can trust you with more than enough, he knows that he can give you and you'll bless somebody. He give you more and you bless somebody. He give you more, you bless somebody. He give you more, you bless somebody. He gives you more than enough.
God gives you more to bless other people.
And you only gonna get that
if you bless somebody.
once you shut yourself in with God.
That's right.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
It's my responsibility to see to it that my kids get shut in with God. When I saw that, I had never really seen it. Never really paid it no attention.
Amen.
Read it, saw
That's
it,
right.
heard it,
That's
taught
right.
it. Never really paid it no attention. That God said, I want to do something in the lives of your children. If that was the case, he'd have just been like, go borrow vessels and close the door and go do what you need to do. But that wasn't the command.
That's right.
The command was make sure your sons are in the house with you. Because I want to do something in their life.
Wow.